questions to ask throughout a campaign with the confidence rising. I told WDF don't switch, good times are coming on for deep diving. Fan cams, reactions, watch along, still the pride of London thriving. The Eagles of South, they flying. Keep your eyes on us, we ain't hiding.
Yes guys, welcome back to Eagle Eyed Football. This is the, what did we call it last time? Westfield away? We're going to Westfield away, I think I called it, but this is the West Ham versus Crystal Palace away day vlog. On the way to the game, it is bloody freezing. As you can see, I've got the white jacket on. I've taken everything out of my pocket, so there's no drug dog today. And I got drug searched again. Mate, the dogs are broken in London, I swear. Hopefully. And yeah, this coat's been locked away for a while now, and I look in my pocket and look what I see. My West Ham ticket from last season. That was when Elise scored that banger right at the end. Hopefully that's a good omen for today, because I'm not feeling confident whatsoever walking to the train station now. I really just want Roy to do something different today. I think everyone's come to the conclusion already we're going to lose, so just try something really, just go out with a bang. Anyway, I'll see you there. We just watched the FA Cup draw, and we've got Everton at home. Obviously, it's not the draw we wanted. We would have wanted something like maybe Maidstone away or something a bit more interesting, but it is what it is when it comes to the FA Cup. We're going to throw it away anyway. But the team is out. In goal, we've got Sam Johnstone with Ward, Anderson, Gay, and surprisingly, Mr. Chris Richards. Mitchell, Lerma, Hughes, Elise, Ayew, Edward, and then on the bench we've got Matthews, Whitworth, Tompkins, Klein, Riedewald, Ahamada, Ebue, which is good for him on the bench, Matthias França, and lastly John Philippe Mateta. We've tried something different. Maybe Roy watched the stream last night.
No, go on, JC, go on.
Harris and Roy, 5 at the back. Hopefully it's only 5 at the back and not 7 at the back, like it's probably going to happen. However, 2 in midfield are going to get overrun. I don't know. I'm very happy that he's trying something different, but I'm not entirely convinced it's going to work. We tried it against Liverpool and got a draw, but we had an X factor. We had Wilfried Zaha. Is Elise going to step up in this game? We'll see. Let's get into the stadium. Eagle Eye Football here. Henry from the car park in row 63 or 61 or whatever. Team is out. What's your thoughts on the lineup?
Oh, sorry. Well, I'm glad he's done something different. I'm not quite sure what's going on. I can't believe Ward is playing wing back. I really can't. He hasn't got enough pace for that. Unless we're going to play 3 centre halves and play 5 in midfield. That's a possibility. But, you know, I know we haven't got too many players, but I'm actually glad that he's rolled the dice and done something different, because we're so predictable. We've got to do something different. Henry?
Well, I mean, it is something different. I mean, personally, I feel quite strange about it. I feel like a 5 at the back is kind of inviting the pressure a bit too much to West Ham. I feel like it's kind of asking for a bit too much trouble. I am glad he's tried something different, but I'm not confident about it. I will give him the credit if it works, but I'm not quite sure really why Richards. I mean, Richards is a centre back; he isn't a right back, so I'm not really too hopeful about that. But let's just back the boys and see what happens.
Yeah, I agree. I think we should have gone maybe Klein instead of Ward at right back. But having 2 in midfield, we're going to get overrun, aren't we?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we're going to miss Decore massively today. What's he going to do? I don't really know. Maybe that's why I'm thinking about him playing 5 midfield to play like 2 extra for 1 Decore, if you see what I mean. But I don't know. Or he might actually just play Richards in midfield. Who knows? You know. But I'm glad he's rolled the dice. I mean, I don't think there's too many options, to be fair. So if we had a few more players in the reserve, we would do that. But you know, I'm going forward at the back. I'm thinking he's going to play as maybe a sit in front of midfield defenders. Richards. But at least they found him anyway. I thought we lost him. But there you go. Up the Palace.
Eagle Eye Football here. We're here with a special guest, Patrick, all the way from America, from Back of the Nest. What's in the lineup originally?
Very surprised to see Richards in midfield. The rest of the team totally makes sense with the injuries we have. But Richards in midfield, I think, could be a little bit of a problem because he's not really a midfielder. I think it'd be better off if we just switch him and Anderson. Maybe we'll see that during the game. But I mean, at this point with the injuries, what else can you do, really?
Yeah, I think I'm actually happy that he's changed something, that we're doing something a little bit different. We've done it against Liverpool, we've got a 1-1 draw, but we have the X factor of Wilfred Zaha, so potentially there could be something in there. But is it time for Elise to step up? I think the only thing I would probably say is maybe if we're playing a back five, it's probably wing backs. I'd rather play Klein there maybe. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. If you're going to play, I hadn't even thought about that because you know what, I got it off of the internet. You're right. If you're going to play a back five to 3 centre halves, Ward's not the player to play on the wing back. He's better off having Klein back there. So, I mean, Mitchell's not, but I agree with that. That's a very good shout. Today, honestly, if I see a back five, I won't be upset.
Yeah, I agree. Score predictions today?
I came a long way. I'm not optimistic. I'm not a Hodgson fan. So I will take any kind of draw. So I'm going to go 1-1.
I went 1-1 as well. Quickly, before we finish up, FA Cup draw. We've got Everton at home. What are you thinking? You're not happy?
No, when I saw it, I just had to laugh. I mean, I wanted to get a lower league side. We got Everton. We probably won't make a cup run anyway. It's at home at least. I'm optimistic maybe we can get a win, but it's a terrible draw, let's be honest. Everton at home, it's not great.
But yeah, we'll see you at Bournemouth. Thank you very much.
Great to meet you.
Also, remember to subscribe to Back of the Nest. They do great content.
Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody.
Half time, West Ham 1, Crystal Palace 0, and boy, am I seeing some stinkers today. First of all, it's not 5 at the back. Richards is playing in the defensive midfield position. However, he is not a defensive midfielder. I don't think I've seen him do any passes which are further than 10 feet, just passing sideways. However, it is good to see a centre-back in midfield. He's winning a lot of stuff in the air, but apart from that, he's not doing an awful lot else. Also, in midfield, Hughes is having the stinker of the season today. Everything he's done is dreadful. His passing is dreadful. His positioning is dreadful. Just get him off. Genuinely, I'd have anyone else on this pitch other than Hughes right now. I'd put Schlupp on. I'd put Ahamada on. Anyone in that midfield position. He's just not doing it today. Also, Mitchell is getting his ass handed to him by Kudus. Absolutely. Can't defend against him. Kudus is bodying him off the ball. He's scored today. Everything's just dreadful. They're putting it down the wing. The half space in between Mitchell and Gay is just being exploited by Kudus, and there's nothing we can do about it. Mitchell's just not stopping the cross coming. And also with Kufal coming down the outside as well, no one's helping him. The person to help him would be Hughes, but he's just not doing anything. But Elise looks bright. Edouard's done not a lot. Anderson's looked pretty good. He's had a free kick from outside the box, which looked like, I thought it was in, if I'm really honest, but it took a deflection and went wide. But, you know, I don't see us getting back into this game, unfortunately. Hodgson is not going to make the subs that we need to. But, you know, it is what it is. That's how we are. And, however, last couple of games against West Ham, where we've drawn and won, we have gone 1-0 down. So we have done it before. Hodgson only makes changes at half-time, so hopefully he makes the right change. Let's see what happens, innit? I'm still hoping for a 1-0. Any point, I'm gassed.
Time, and all we can say is the word is dreadful. Dreadful game. Hughes dreadful. Mitchell's positioning dreadful. We're knocking the ball across the back. The forward ball is dreadful. There's nothing going forward at all. The best chance we've had is from Anderson's free kick. Got a deflection. Really thought he went in from where we were sitting. But, you know, if you look at the stats, I bet we got 50-60% possession, but it means nothing because we just pass across the back continuously. Every time we go forward, there's nothing there. There's no, I don't know, there's nothing. No forward passes. I'm glad he tried something different with Richards in midfield, but really, I don't know what he's doing. He's only doing 2-yard passes, and after they scored their goal, he's sitting so deep now. He's really sitting just in front of the back four, so he's like another defender. So you know, it's poor old Lerman's pretty much running the whole midfield on his own. Hughes is just getting bullied, and so is Mitchell. We had to have a massive change of mindset in the second half, and hopefully a change of personnel, but I can't see it. I mean, the way it's going, West Ham will win this game, barely getting out of first gear. We haven't even got our half gear, so I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what you're going to change, but I hope there's a massive improvement in the second half, because this game's only going one way, but, you know, we live in hope, don't we? Up the Palace.
Yes, guys, that is the end of the vlog. Just made it home. I think we made it back in an hour 30-ish. Bear in mind, we probably were stood outside Stratford Station for about an hour, so I think we actually done pretty well to get home as fast as we done. But the second half, I think that we did change our ideas, but certain players did not change how they played. I think that Wilkie was still dreadful, and Chris Richards, I think that he bucked up his ideas in the last 5-10 minutes when we were really under the cosh. But, you know, obviously he's a centre-back, he's going to be heading the ball out, doing really well. But a real surprise for me was how good Edouard was in the second half. His finish was incredible. Literally, I think another inch this way or that way, the ball probably doesn't go in the net. Good for him to see him pressing up high, you know, getting the ball back from Mavropanos' mistake, I believe it was. But the finish was good. He had 3 or 4 players around him, slotted it, posting in. Great finish. We actually had a few chances late on into the game. I think that Lerm had one where he could have slipped an Elise, but overall, I'm really, really happy with the point, you know. I'm not going to lie to you, because coming into this game, I'll take any point because they're flying and we're not. We struggled to score goals and you guys saw it. But overall, I'm just happy that we tried something different. It didn't work. I think that if we're playing this formation again, definitely put Schlupp in instead. Gyro came on in the second half, and how bad has it got that we're playing Gyro at left wing? But, you know, we got our point. I'm going to take it and leave it. Guys, we're going to do the player ratings in the review that's probably going to come out either tomorrow or whenever. But yeah, guys, that is a West Ham vlog. Please like, share, and subscribe, and as always, up the Palace. Eagles!